All right. While we are waiting for others, we'll start because we all know that time waits for no man. Yes, congratulations for those who are able to join early. Massive, massive congratulations. I welcome you specially with a very warm welcome to this unique. It's a special presentation that you will never get anywhere else. What you are about to hear now will impact your life and even generations after you, because we all know that whatever you imbibe into your spirit and you accept and you are able to utilize, it will transform into your DNA, and your children's children will also enjoy that good health, so they won't have to battle all these battles that we are seeing around the world right now. So congratulations. Without wasting time at all, I'm going to happily and with great joy. In fact, I think I'm not even going to want to introduce her, but I'm so happy and excited. I call her my second mom, sister turned mom, but amazing sister that has been helping us. She's a diamond manager. She, in fact, from her dress you can see she's a very, very down to earth Nigerian, but able to impact the whole world in all the 100 something countries of the world. And she's able to understand systems. You can be saying, oh, how can this lady in her 70s able to still understand her flow and be diamond manager and be doing so well? So I've decided to invite her to share her tips with us. So without much ado, I want to really welcome Sister Grace, Mrs. Grace. I'm used to calling her Sister Grace. So welcome, Sister. Please, the floor is yours now. Thank you for agreeing to take this.
Yeah, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Grace Kio. I'm going to start off this evening our presentation. I will pray that God will come and bless all we are going to say and hear today. The world actually needs a new system as far as health and progress in life is concerned. Nothing stays fixed, things change. So the people that get dilapidated are those who will not change. So understanding the health cause crisis and why the old one fails is a major topic we are taking today. Then we are going to talk about the Save a Heart, because the heart has become the center of health in everything we do, everywhere. And the heart problem does not have color, does not have age, doesn't seem to have age, doesn't seem to have tribe, religion. Once you disobey the law of nature, the heart will show itself. And then, of course, we talk about the products, the forever living products that will help us. The business model will be explained to us by our double diamond. Our double diamond is cute in it and knows exactly what we are talking about. Okay, so why do we need a new system, and why is the old one failing? Because we can no longer ignore the realities of life. Things are changing. All the ones we have been using before, because you hear some people telling you, my grandfather didn't use those things, but they lived for 100 and something years. My mother did not use those things, but she lived for so many years. But those, most of the things we are talking about, it's not just the life. We say it's not what you put into life. It's not what life puts into you, but it's what you put into life. So it's not just a matter of living. Some existed actually, and some actually are not as old as we think. Yeah, somebody said the father lived 120 years and he's the first child. And I asked him, how old are you? He said he was 60. So your father had you when you were 60, first child. And so when we face the truth, we find that it's not like that. But there's a lot of rising heart-related problem all over the world. Now, 17.9 million lives are lost every year due to heart-related problem. Stress and poor nutrition. Stress is all over the world. Different languages express it. Some are in war, some are in poverty, some are in like in Nigeria, we are into insecurity, serious one. So even when you feel okay, when your neighbor is attacked, you find that it affects you too. And then when you don't eat well, poor nutrition. With poor nutrition, you will not be able to develop a good immune system. So that's why the old is dilapidating. We need a new structure. We need a new system. And there's a lot of energy depletion. Energy has gone down. Not to talk of the inflammation, the root causes of all the chronic conditions. Many are just existing. They are not thriving. They are not living. They are just existing. They are just there. Sometimes they even use their mouth to say it. To ask somebody, how are you? You say, I just do. I just do. And that is deep. It's inside. Health systems are overlooked. When people write down what they want to do with money when it comes, health is hardly one of them. They don't plan it down. They just leave it to guesswork and wait till you have symptoms before we start attacking them. So we need a new system because new things are happening. People that don't even need to work before are now working. The work that we're not supposed to do before, we are now doing them even more. So we need a new system. That's the reality of today. We cannot ignore the new one and say we are holding on to the old because the old is no longer working. So when we say involving a new system, what are we talking about? What is a system? It's a simple repetition process that creates a predictable result. So when you get a new system, you learn it, you repeat it again and again and again and again until it becomes part of you, and it will be bringing out result that you already predicted. That becomes a system. And how does it work? Daily nutrition. What you eat daily, you should be consistent with it. What are you eating? What you eat daily. Daily nutrition is extremely important. Preventive habits. There are habits that should be prevented. There are habits that you should create to prevent all these diseases from coming into you. If you allow yourself to get involved in all those things that can bring in ill health, there's no glory. There's nothing you can do about it. It will surely come. Then we need the community support. That's where telling our people around us is very important, because if we have community support, we have people around us supporting what we are doing, we find it easier to do it. Like, you know something is good, you tell a neighbor who also knows, who also now joins you, you find that it is now easier for you to do it because the neighbor will be doing it and will be watching out for each other. Then education system is a very good way, knowing what to do, when to do it. So if you are not going into education system to know what to do about your health, you are not learning every day, you maybe once in a while you just see a headline and you pass. You hear that somebody just slumped down and died, and you say, oh, that person, that person's luck. The person was already too fat, safe and all that. No, you have to be upgrading your educational system, education on health. The digital wellness is on. You don't need to be ignorant of anything again. You have to be up and doing. Wellness entrepreneur, that is after doing it, making money out of it. They say, I think our people, they talk and say, where man they work, now they chop. That's why they call it work chop. So when you are working and giving these information out, you are doing it yourself, you are the example of what others should follow. You should learn how to make money out of it. You can even make it a profession, helping people, educating people, exposing people to the goodness of life, and they are enjoying themselves and they are also spreading it. Then you should learn how to make money out of it, make it a profession, not just saying it for the sake of saying it. So why are people struggling with wellness? Why must people struggle with because of inconsistency? So people will say, yes, I know it. When you are mentioning it, they say, that one, I know it. But you know it. Are you doing it? Or the day we told you about it, you did it. Did you continue? The day we do a experiment on aloe vera gel, everybody wanted. Then you bought a bottle and that was all. And then you keep saying, I've been drinking that this thing. And when you check, you find that you've only taken it once. Consistency. The body needs consistent awareness, consistent attention. Something that will keep it on. You digest the dead cells out, you create new ones, you maintain them. And that's where consistency works. So inconsistency can bring a lot of wellness struggle. Then low nutrient quality. You are eating things that are more of junk than food. So if you have low nutrient quality in your intake, of course you are going to have you are going to struggle with wellness. When you have information overload, conflicting advices, you have headache. Somebody said, that was how I had the headache that day. I just took agbo and I became better. The other will say, if you mix agbo, come and mix it with moringa. Add this one, add that one, mango leaf. We don't even know the quantity. You don't know the chemical content. So your head is full of so many. If you just open Facebook now, you will see. Add pawpaw to sugar cane, and then add what they call it now, plantain leaf. Blend it together. You will never have cancer. It will remove cancer. All those are information that are not necessary, and you are taking them, and they have no basic. They have no scientific backing. So when you have conflicting advices, you get information overload. What worked for somebody, maybe by mistake, is not necessarily going to work for you. Then you have busy lifestyle. Busy lifestyle is going to make you struggle with wellness. You are too busy to take care of yourself. You may even, some people even buy the product, they will forget to take it because they are too busy. I will come and pick the product, they are too busy. Somebody will be picking the product, I cannot receive it today because I'm too busy. So when you make yourself busier than your body, that is, you make every other thing more important than your body, then of course you are going to struggle with a lot of wellness because there's no time for you to look into wellness. The lack of accountability. No one to put you on your toes. Nobody is asking, did you take it? The products you got, did you take it? No, that was the major problem with some of our doctors, because once you go to the hospital, you get the drug. It's left for you to take. If you don't take it, now your wahala be that. But when you are with this wellness group, you find that when you are taking, we are monitoring. So it's very important that you have accountability. Lack of accountability will give you a struggle with wellness. So when you slack, nobody knows. They say you have been taking it before, but you now slack. So you need accountability to scale through. When you have no supportive community, you are alone in it. You don't have people joining you to do it. You are doing it all alone. It's the hardest part to wellness. So when we have left the struggle with wellness, then of course our body will report to us. And that's what bringing us to our Save a Heart campaign this evening. This Save a Heart campaign actually started when we started having a lot of people slumming down and dying. And then we just sat down and worked out the products that will take care of the different parts of the body, especially heart-related vessels. And that was how the Save a Heart started. So the campaign, we want everybody to take it to other level. And we usually say start with self. Well, the aim, I'm not saying the slide, they are too tiny. The aim of the Save a Heart is to prepare the major organ of the body, that is the generator of the body. The heart works 24/7 non-stop. It doesn't rest. So if it is not taken care of, then of course we are in trouble. We usually tell people, what are the major causes? What are the major causes of heart-related problem? What blocks the blood vessels? What makes the blood vessels to be overwhelmed? What makes the heart to be overwhelmed? When you overindulge it, when you put so many things on it, you bought a generator to blow you fan so that in the night mosquito will not bite you. So you are using a better pass my neighbor generator to blow fan on your body, and then all of a sudden you add fridge to it, you add cooker to it, you add so many things to it. Of course, the generator will pack up. So when you overload the heart is surely going to pack up. So what are the things that can cause the heart to get weak and not be able to get its best? So what are the risk factors for the coronary diseases? Well, we talk about hypertension, we talk about diabetes, lack of exercises. Some people are always saying, I will do it tomorrow, not today. Obesity. Like I said, all important organs of the body, none of them increases with weight. So when you are putting on weight, the heart remains the size of your clenched fist. The skeleton remains the same size. The heart, the liver, the kidney, all important organs of the body remain the same size. So only the body is just getting bigger and bigger, giving all these important organs of the body more work to do, especially the heart. So that's the little heart that is pumping blood to all the parts of the body when you were slim, that is now pumping the blood to all the parts of the body when you get bigger. That's where that generator I was talking about, giving an example with the small generator made to take care of just a fan. Of the body was meant to take care of just yourself. Then you now added that your body is now like 3 people's body put in one, and you still expect that same heart to do the work efficiently. It's going to be difficult. Then poor diet. Because you will not sit down to plan your meal, you will not eat well, you not eat anything available. When you are very hungry, anything available, you just eat. I said, let me just use it to hold my body first. And those are the destructive diet. Then high blood fat, high cholesterol. We almost, even if you check yourself today, your cholesterol is very low. The possibility of still having cholesterol 2 weeks from now, a month from now, is still there, because we live mainly on cholesterol-filled food. Okay. Then of course genetic predisposition. So people just say, I inherited it. My grandfather died of it. My uncle died of it. It's going to be difficult for me to avoid it. But even that one, they say nurture can change nature. Many of us have changed nature through nurturing. So you can decide on how you want it. Well, if all of us are eating the same fattening food from our kitchen, we're all likely going to be fat. We're all likely going to be obese. So if we now come out, people say, you are looking fat, or you say, my brother is like that, or my father is like that, but is it actually genetic or from the kitchen? So check it. Whatever is genetic can be corrected with nurture. Depression. You have your right to leave depression. Don't put it on your head. Don't say too much. Don't say only the negative part, and you find that that factor can be controlled to some extent. Then, of course, smoking. Smoking a stick of cigarette a day doubles the risk of heart-related problem. This has been said again and again and again and again. They have put it in different ways. So it's like who decide that is going to remain on cigarette had decided to commit suicide, gradual one. And they will have all the arguments in the world to tell you, that's me, I can't stop it. There's nothing you cannot stop. You are the owner of your body. Then alcoholism. Alcoholism produces bad cholesterol. You know, when people are drinking alcohol and they are going to urinate, they will say it's helping to remove toxins from the body. But you know that every alcohol you put in your body, the liquid in it has sucked up, the chemical in it has been sucked up the liquid in it. So you are actually not adding. And the reason why you are going to urinate when you are drinking is because the kidney sees your alcohol as poison and is working hard to remove it. And if care is not taken, dehydration may even enter. So smoking and drinking, they are the ones that you collected by yourself. So you can drop them if you want to. Smoking is not a matter of reduce it, is drop it. Drinking, reduce it until you can stop it. Then you have endometriosis, those who are below the age of 40, and of course rheumatoid arthritis. All those ones, once you have them, you stand the risk of having a heart-related problem. Then some of the signs we are expecting, you have the myocardial infarction, inflammation, you have the angina. So sudden cardiac death can result if all these things are not put into place. So the biggest challenge are that you have the two things that can kill human within few minutes, cholesterol and stress. So you cannot carry cholesterol in your body and attempt a stressful condition. It will be too bad. The presence of the two together is a very strong bad influence on our body. Cholesterol deposit directly or indirectly account for most cardiovascular issues. You will hear them saying the blood vessel will block, the heart blood vessels were blocked, the blood vessels supplying the brain were blocked, and sometimes they will tell you it got hardened because the air got into it, and then the vessels got hardened. So anything sudden like stressful news coming can make the blood vessel to come out and burst and cause a lot of problem. So if we have stress, we have oxidative reaction and free radicals are produced. Okay, you are seeing on your slides there the blood vessel and how stress can affect it. So what the heart can do and what the heart supporting vessels can do are very numerous, and they have to be in a perfect health condition to be able to carry out all those things that they are expected to do. Circulation is extremely important. You know that if blood is supposed to is blood that will carry the food, the water, the drug, the digested food, the excretory material from place of production to place of where they are going to be removed. If these things are not going well, of course there's going to be problem. So we need to reverse all these things, or at least prevent them, strengthen the body to prevent them. And that is what is going to bring us to Forever Living products, the products that can help to remove them. Can we go to the products, please? So you are welcome to our products for Save a Heart, the product that will help us to save a heart nutritionally. we are not putting drugs. They are not drugs. They are food, cleverly arranged, selected to take care of the heart. So you have there the aloe vera gel. The aloe vera gel is to detoxify and clean away all the bad things inside the body. But for this heart purpose is to help strengthen the heart, help nourish the heart, and make sure that all the dead cells are gone. Then every other thing you bring into the body, the aloe vera gel will be the vehicle that will take them there, because it has lignin that allows penetration up to the 7th level layers of the body. So if you take aloe vera gel, you find that all the things you are taking to take care of your heart will get there faster and will be more effective. Then, of course, you have the Arctic Sea Omega-3. The Arctic Sea Omega-3 is to melt away the cholesterol. It was discovered that there's a country in the world where they don't have heart related problems, the Arctic region. What are they eating? They eat cold fish oil and olive oil. That's what we use in making the Arctic Sea Omega-3. So when you take the Arctic Sea Omega-3 from Forever Living product, it's unique. We are 100% sure the cholesterol will melt away. Then again, as the cholesterol is melting away, you need the aloe vera gel to remove it from the system into the excretory part of the body. Then we have the cardio health. From the name, you know that its work is for the heart. The cardio health. The cardio health contains two major things: the coenzyme Q10, which naturally occurs in the heart, but because of our usage and nutrition, is depleted. It's not enough anymore. So the cardio health gives us the coenzyme Q10 to strengthen the heart, to make the heart strong enough to do its work that does not have break. Then it has magnesium, which is very good in taking care of diabetes type 2, or prevent it at least. Usually when you don't find out what something can do in science, you find out what its absence can cause. And in the absence of magnesium, you find that diabetes type 2 is very high. Then, of course, you have the garlic. Why the cholesterol does not go to the vein. You don't find cholesterol in vein. You find it only in the arteries, because that's the first part that receives the blood. But when the artery is not doing its best and the blood is not going well, by the time it gets to the vein, it becomes very sluggish. It becomes thick and sluggish in moving, and that can cause sudden death. So, but when you take garlic, you find that it will thin the blood, make it lighter, and then the blood will now flow very well. Then, of course, you have, we've talked about the Arctic Sea now. Then, of course, you have the Agri Plus. The Agri Plus, if you want to talk about Agri Plus, it's a full day job, because that Agri Plus does a lot of things. But in the heart, it helps in the heart, the cardio health. It helps to dilate the blood vessel so that there be no clogging, so that it will not harden for cholesterol to stay. Dilate the blood vessel so blood will flow. So that blood stopping somewhere to cause sudden death will be prevented. Now, when we are talking about all these things, you find that it seems as if those are the work they are just doing. It's not so. The Arctic Sea has been found to do so many other things. Yes, women who took it while they were pregnant deliver without problem. The cardio health, people who were struggling with sugar level and all that, they came to give their own testimony. The Agri Plus, some men told me that that's all they took, and their erectile dysfunction disappeared, and they became okay. It's an immediate energizer. So for somebody who just got stroke, if you can get the Agi Plus handy very quickly, you find that the person can come out of it completely okay. Then we have the Blossom Tea. Blossom Tea is a calmer, it calms you down, makes you to sleep well, calms your nerves. So when you are taking, you find that you have a good sleep. And you know, it's the time of sleep that you actually have, you have repairs of the body. So the Blossom Tea has a lot of goodies. And people come to say, when you are taking a Blossom Tea, you don't snore. So you have quality sleep. Then we have if you are taking care, if you want to take a complete care of your heart, you will start with C9. C9 is the cleanser, the detoxifier. It will reduce the weight. In fact, it's the baseline for everything. Like I told people, if you want to mop your house, you don't just carry water and mop and start mopping. You first of all sweep. The C9 will sweep the place, clean it up completely. So after the C9, whatever you apply gets there very fast. You find that even if it's dropped from the hospital you are now using, it works faster than before. If it's the supplements you are using, it will work faster than before. That's the truth. So the C9 is a complete pack to detoxify, to cleanse, to rejuvenate. That's those of us above 70 are very excited about it. Yeah, those who have taken it, who are above 70 that have taken it, you can't tell them not to take it again. Many are saying, because the money is not there, they will do it only twice a year. Some say they will still do it 3 times a year. Some are saying once a year. But not doing it at all when you know about it is almost suicidal, because inside you have the complete meal in Ultra, you have the aloe vera gel, you have the Garcinia that will break the fat and convert it to energy, you have the 10 that will improve body metabolism, you have the fiber that will help your movement of the body. So people say when they are doing C9, they don't go to toilet. Then you are not taking enough water. Drink enough water. When you do C9, you find that you go to toilet very well. One person did the C9 for my one reverend sister that did C9. He said the very first time she went to toilet, it took her about the 3rd day or so. When she went, he said the whole place was terrible. So she had to drink plenty of aloe vera gel. So all those toxins were actually in her body. So C9 is a starter pack for everybody that wants good, clean heart and health body. Now, don't just know about it. Start with yourself. Save a heart. Save your own so that you can save other people's own. It's easier to tell people about it when you have taken it. Some people say it's too expensive. It all depends on how you value what God has given you. I see my body as the house God built and gave me the key. He cannot come inside the gate to be sweeping it for me. He cannot come inside the gate to start arranging chairs for me. He has built the house and has given it to me. So it's my responsibility to maintain it. So on that note, I say thank you very much and God bless.
Oh, not only that you look amazing, look so sweet, 16. Nobody will believe that you are in your 70s, going to 80s. I thank God for the gift of this product to everybody. And I want to appeal to everybody here. If you love members of your family, make sure you introduce them to use the product so they can rejuvenate from inside out. You can see hearing from our diamond manager that you don't really need to be a professional to be able to do this business. You only need to use the product, experience the product. It's called experiential knowledge. You can see it's not about pronouncing or using medical jargons, but you speak the truth because the systems have changed. There is a major paradigm shift in the wellness industry, whether you like it or not. And the future is actually about wellness, well-being, through rejuvenation, through removing the root causes of diseases. But we are the bridge, bridging the past with the future. But that does not undermine medical science at all. It is still very necessary for you to go for checkup, like what value you need when you take your BP, some people are already their 40s, 50s, 60s, they've never taken their BP. They've never checked their blood sugar. They say, I feel okay. But the truth is that this ailment is called silent killer disease. That's why we decide to start with this, because it's claiming life, it's causing a lot of families to have challenges, because when the person is having erectile dysfunction, he thinks it's because the wife is no longer fine enough, not knowing that the heart is not pumping blood to extremities, and the heart challenge has started. But when the stroke comes in, yes, the breadwinner or the lady or whoever has experienced that is not able to cope with daily activity. We don't want all these things. We want to know if the person already has weak heart, atrial fibrillation, angina pectoris, or whatever, that's pain on exertion, whatever is already happening, we can reverse this situation. So these are very simple, predictable, repeatable habits. We are going to be training on a daily basis. When we start the Save a Heart campaign later this week, we will be training every day for the 10 lifestyle modifications. There are 10 lifestyle modifications. They are simple to follow. You don't need any person to even direct you on that. Just simple to follow 10 lifestyle modifications that will help you overcome the challenges or prevent them from happening. And of course, as a community in that Save a Heart camp, if you are not yet there, you can just reach out to the person that invited you. They will send you the link and you join us. Simple lifestyle modifications you will just attend to, and it will be well with you. Daily product routine, the ones that are effective, depending on where you are in the wellness scale now, depending on where you are now, even if you are genetically predisposed to that disease, we are telling you that it doesn't have to happen. So we will work with you depending on where you are or what you want, your desired outcome. That's why we set up that Save a Heart platform, and it will be for the whole of this period until at least as many people as possible are able to testify, as we can get all the people that are already testifying now. So you will have the correct education and mentorship. I'm a pharmacist by profession. We have the medical team that will be guiding you. All these ones are just to whet your mind, to whet your appetite today, that we actually have something important coming up so we can help others as we help ourselves. So please, who is doing the stroke? Can you please stop putting the strokes, please? So what is the business model that is involved? Because we don't want anybody to feel that, oh, I don't have money to possess this one. No, money should not be a barrier. We want everybody to be able to enjoy it. But from what you heard at the beginning, from the creation of the world, systems have been able to build millionaires in every generation. I've always told you, in every generation, there are people making money, there are people losing money. It depends on your ability to imbibe the right, system, what is going on. Remember, in those days, we used to have family system where big families, in fact, some people will marry a lot of wives because they want so many children that will go and farm and all that. From that family system, you see that it kind of grew into education. In fact, I think that was where slave trade and all those things entered, because they needed a lot of people to work in the farms. But no longer do all those physical ones now because of mechanized farming. And then education came in, and then there was a technology, there was oil boom, there was industrial age, all these systems. But now we're in the information age. So you build systems that will make your family make a break away from mediocre to that prosperous life that you have always wanted. This business model is about helping people get healthier and able to create their financial freedom at the same time. It works together as a full package. And if that full package is, what you want, it means all you need to do is to start with yourself. Some people are doing the business, they think they are just there for the money. You have to be a brand. Remember what the first speaker said. He said, nurture can change nature. If you don't nurture the body, those things that are naturally happening to you, aging system, the food impact, the modern lifestyle, that's why most of all these diseases are called lifestyle diseases. and they are silent killers. But when you start with yourself, no matter where you are now, you will see the result will not only amaze you, you will become a brand. That's why we said for you to succeed in this business, you definitely need to grow your own brand. Find your own niche and create your own brand and become an ambassador, a brand of yourself. So social impact is what is powering entrepreneurship right now. You will be able to have uncapped income. What we mean by uncapped income is that it's flexible. Whatever you want to earn. If you say today, oh, next month, I need 1 million naira to solve one particular problem. Just know how many cases you need to do to make 1 million naira. Add it to what you are making now, and you will get. If you say, oh, I need 10 million naira to be able to access or to be able to do one thing, one project, or all those things that concern, maybe it's church, maybe your pastor, maybe it's family, maybe your children's education, you know, maybe it's new home you want to move into, maybe it's to relocate out of the country. Whatever is that your dream, don't shrink it. Just key into the system. It's free to key in, but you have to build your digital business and before you can access the possibilities that are there. It's a global opportunity because we're in 160-something countries of the world. We are the leading, you know, highest and best compensation company when it comes to network marketing. So it is all about power of duplication. It's very, very simple. It's a simple formula, and it has helped, you know, generations after generation. People overlook it. They think it's too slow. But you have spent, if you count from primary, secondary school to university, count how many years you have spent before youth corps and everything, and how much you are earning now. You will see that you will wish you didn't even bother yourself, because with this business, if you focus and you actually create your own system, now it's good enough that it's online, you will actually make a breakthrough faster and better, and it's sustainable. I joined this business 23 years ago, and by God's grace, now I'm in my 60s using the product. You know, you see that it has sustained the family. So one transformed person can influence hundreds of lives. That's what we're talking about. When you help one heart to come back to normal, the testimony we are made. I have somebody, I think he's online today, you know, Dr. Great. Dr. Great, if you're online, can you just unmute and say hello? I don't know if he's here, but he attends our training. It was through this Save a Heart campaign he came in, and the day he called me, he was so happy and excited. And he said, I can play golf, I can play this, I can do anything I want to do now. No longer limited by those, oh, take this drug, don't do this, you know. Some people think that once they're within that age bracket of 50, 60, 70, then life should be slowing down. Life can be slowing down, but you need your own life. You need your own body to be healthy, to be able to live life fullest with your grandchildren, with your family and all. We all want you to remain healthy. That's why this modern wellness entrepreneurship is actually for everybody who wants to live healthy lifestyle up to old age. We call it health span, which means the number of years you live and you are healthy, out of drug, you are strong, you are filled with vitality. We have these Zoom presentations on a weekly basis. Every Monday is the same link. All you need to do is to invite people, as many people as possible, to just listen. These products you are seeing here, they are amazing products that you must take at least, even if it's from time to time, as you go through all of them, the ones that will relate to you, you'll be blown away. Even from the way you'll be seeing yourself, the energy level, you'll be so eager to share the testimony with everybody. Now, with social media integration, you can easily grow this business. We have set up the system already, and we are ready by month end for those who are ready to join, especially for the newcomers, to help you through the new system, the new app we have just set up that will help you scale faster than when you are doing it manually. To stop you from doing the business manually also, because everybody you see, both people around your church, around your estate, around your children's school and all, they deserve to be healthy. So it will stop you from, you know, sharing the information, sharing the good news, but you will now have the new system in this information age where you can create your niche and brand yourself. All you need to do is to key into the app and just share information on a daily basis. It will take you up to 30 minutes to share this information. And if you even want it big, you know, like some people want to earn millions before they know they can meet, you know, their dream lifestyle, you can also boost just to promote, and you will be seeing the result flowing in. It's called attraction marketing, not, you know, you're pushing people don't want to listen to you. No, attraction marketing. You are the brand. You put out things there, not putting products there, not putting benefits of the product. It's not even important, because people have to experience it to be able to appreciate it. They said the taste of the pudding is in the eating. It's a relationship-based business. People have to trust you, believe in you, look at you, see what is happening. I saw one of my friends those days where we were at Warri Airport Road, where I used to run my pharmacy shop, and Class Motors, I think that's the name of his shop, with the wife. I thought that they were so amazed that you are still just looking the way you were when you were 20-something years ago. And because of that, those people, they bought products close to $500,000. Everything I wrote, see now, this is that on the road, husband and wife, you take the product. Because when you are the product of the product, it's easy to market products. See my sister at 70-something going to 80. She gave that presentation. You can see looking at her alone that she is definitely rejuvenated. She's not looking her age. There's no way she can tell somebody about product and the person will not buy. So you have to use the product. That was how the business was built, for everybody, every business owner to be healthy from inside out. So you are speaking the truth from your heart, that this is what I use and it is actually working for me. People are seeing it. That's why it's called attraction marketing, not prospecting, like as if you are prospecting for oil. No, attraction marketing, relationship-based business. So we are calling on everybody to try and get the Save a Heart pack for him or herself, and then reach out to a minimum of 10 people, one at a time. If you talk to at least 10 people every day, at least between now and in 10 days time, you will get up to 10 people that will at least try the product. And when they get results, they will reach out to others. You can reach out to us if you don't know what to say, if you don't know what to post on your status, post on your stories, reach out to as many people as possible. So you can at least grow generational blessings and transformation and create that wealth that is sustainable in the family. So just imagine the ripple effect where you have healthier heart. It's not about love now, because I know heart is the most important organ of the body. It does a lot of things, from spiritual, physical, mental, relationship, and all. A lot of families are torn apart when they are not maintaining their heart, especially the man. You know very well that we need the heart to be functioning well, to be able to pump blood to extremities, to be able to maintain the zinc, to be able to do everything. But if they are not, and they are thinking, oh, I don't have the money, you see the problem that will come after is more than money. So to have stronger families, to have more energy, to be able to live a fulfilled life, to move away from mediocre life, these few habits, 10 lifestyle modifications that you are going to imbibe will help you with your financial growth, will help you with your health. So everybody, we are all healthy, we are all wealthy together. That's what we are asking for. It's a clearer call. It's a task that must be done. We cannot remain with the old, because we all know that things have changed. There is no way you can go back to Stone Age when we're so close to nature. So you plant your your ugu naturally, you plant your orange naturally, you plant your carrot, you plant your rice, you plant your everything. Is no longer possible. And because of that, we will be able to, you know, have the food we want to eat, but with this at least scientifically backed, based, certified all over the world. Imagine all the ratings we have, both NAFDAC, Halala, the Jewish, the American, all of them, FDA, everything approved that, okay, they are organic, they are natural. And because they are freeze-dried, they don't have any side effect at all. They are just the same thing as the food you are eating. That's why you should avoid all those concussion, all those ones that my sister was talking about. It's very important you listen to the science-based, you know, therapeutic nutrition that is ruling the world now. Right now, everybody's looking for what to take. It's just their choice that makes the difference. So we need to decide where to start your wellness journey. When you want to start, you can reach out to any of the medical team member, through the person that has invited you here today. We will discuss with you and we'll let you know where to start, even if it's small, even if it's aloe vera gel, depending on where you are now and your genetic predisposition. We can tell you what and what to do to be able to have that body that you are comfortable with, not a body no longer at ease, disease no longer at ease, but is crying for help. Don't manage the situation. Don't wait for signs and symptoms, because before signs and symptoms are coming up, it means a lot of damages have been done. Join the wellness community. The link is available. Just reach out to the person that invited you here today. You can join the product application platform if you are already FBO, or you join the Save a Heart campaign if you are not yet an FBO. So attend the next training. Is the same link and it's every Monday. It will be different topic, but you'll be able to know where you want to help people. You'll be able to build your niche and you'll be able to build your brand. In this life, in this age of information, branding is key. Visibility is the new currency. You have to be seen everywhere, especially now that the world has turned to a small village where something is happening in Canada here. Those of us in Nigeria, those of us in UK, those who have joined from Kenya today, they are all hearing and we're all sharing. They haven't seen me live and we are relating with each other. That is why this is the most amazing time of our lives. Some people think, oh, this is such a challenging time. It's not. It's actually the most amazing time of our life if you know what to do, if you know the right decision to take, if you know the team to belong to, if you know the group of people that will help you, that will support you, that will bring you the kind of lifestyle that you want. So try the foundational products, which is just the aloe vera gel, the Arctic Sea. They are quite foundational. They just help you to, even if you don't have any ailment at all, restore you back to normal. But if there are health challenges, we would like to talk to you. So you'll be able to build alongside your team. This is how evolving systems can create bigger results for people. The tools are available. I already mentioned to you. Operational procedures. Once you join us, we will do the planning session for you. That is onboarding. We'll do the onboarding once a month. We'll do the onboarding and planning session for you to be able to know how to generate your link, how to share it, how to create your own niche, how you can reach out to people, whether it's through TikTok, whether it's Pinterest, whether it's Instagram, whatever you want to use. Whatever is comfortable for you, you'll be able to use it to reach out to people. Even if it's somebody that is shy, you don't have to show your face, no problem. Even if it's somebody that don't have friends, don't have family, or don't have people that can afford it, no problem. But be ready to do just the small work of sharing the information. Partnership with us, and the system is already built. This is just a summary of the way you can get report from the tools that are available for you right now. In this age of information, you will find, what you can do to help people. And this has already been created for you. The product, you don't have to plant it. You don't have to research on it. You don't need to do anything about it. All you need to do is to reach out to the person that. So if the system is already built for you, you see that you are so already blessed. All you need to do is to share the information, is to reach out. You don't even need to warehouse or buy a lot of products to keep. No, you don't need to stockpile, just a few, but you have to use the product. Don't forget that. You have to use the product, have first-hand information. So you can trace your volume, you can trace your global orders, you can trace your earnings, your pay on a monthly basis, 15th of the month. I think today is 15th even. A lot of people receive a lot of income this day, and you can see a lot of people celebrating. They are already testifying, oh, I earned so million, I earned so million. Why? Because they are also helping people. Meanwhile, the people that are recovering from all those health challenges, they are also celebrating. So that is why we want you to join the system, join the Save a Heart campaign, especially to help people to live better, healthier, and stronger lives. Healthspan is a choice. It's a decision you can make to move to the right side, to move to the better side, to move up the scale of wellness. What is more, this is just a conclusion of what I just discussed today, how you can have abundant life. You will live the life of your dream if you join us, because if you want to, drive a good car, money will be involved. You want to live a good home, money will be involved. You want your children to attend good schools, you want to travel out of the country, money will be involved, but it will involve you taking the right decision, and we are here to guide you. Self-driven career path, like I said, you can decide on what you want to earn. If you just join as assistant supervisor, you can grow to become manager. It's up to you how many months, how many weeks, how many years you want to get there. You are your own boss. Nobody controls you. Nobody directs you. Though some people think that is why they can take the business anyhow, do it at leisure. You become a casualty if you take the business casually. But if you, and there are a lot of casualties that are not saying, I did the business before it not work because they took the business casually. Let me just take it, however it comes, I take. No. If you're a go-getter, you're a go-getter. You have to make the plan, you have to make a decision, you have to, follow every day's activities you have planned to do. Abundant company incentives are amazing, mouth-watering. A lot of people listening to me, they are here now. They drove their first brand new car from FFP. And even the car they still drive up to now. In fact, since I joined FFP, I've not been able to drive any second-hand car. It has actually become something that I'm like, oh, when did I get here? Before I joined FFP, it was only second-hand car I was always buying as a pharmacy, running my shop and all the rest. But since I joined FFP, I know there are a lot of people on the platform today. I don't know if I can see. Even the person that gave testimony, that gave our first part of the training, my big sister, Grace Kyo. Sister, I'm sure you remember. You can, maybe when I finish now, just remind us. You drove your first brand new car for this company.
Yes.
That's great. I remember, I don't know whether Clara is with us. Clara drove her first brand new car. Obi, I remember, I think, what's her name? Chioma drove her first brand new car from this. In fact, a lot. If I keep counting, I will not be able to finish today. But suffice for you to know that you can actually live the life of your dream, abundant wealth of income, and retire. In fact, the sweetest part is the retirement. I want people to understand this, where I'm coming from. The retirement is not just about the money. The money is good though. The money is sweet, because even the Bible says money answereth all things. But when you are retired and you feel you have been part of the change, what you believe in, you drove it, you gave it your best, and it brought this kind of result to you, you will be so amazed at the contentment, the happiness it brings to you. You will be able to sleep well. I can't ever forget the day somebody made me say, oh, if this baby is a girl, I want to name her after you. I'm like, I don't even know you, I'm sorry. And she's, oh, when you gave the training at NFPC Clubhouse in Warri about fruit of the womb, I was actually having serious challenges. The story was so touching. To cut it short, she said, after listening to that discussion, after listening to that training, when the husband came, the mother-in-law that was actually causing problem before, when the husband came, they relocated to hotel to stay, because the husband used to do off and 1 week, 2 weeks in and 2 weeks off, something like that. That 2 weeks, when he left, before he came back, this woman was pregnant. She was so happy, and that was how we met. Even recently, I was already in Canada here when I think Dr. Gray called and said, oh, I want to just send you some money to thank you, because now I can play golf. My heart is very okay now. My weight is this. I laughed and laughed. I said, FFP is paying me very well. Go and give the money to orphanage and all those ones. Not me. Those things will make you happy in retirement. The weight of knowledge you have gathered. Some people say, oh, FFP is very difficult. The money is there, but it is very difficult. Don't wish it was easier. Instead, just look for what to do to empower yourself. Become better. Find out what you can do to become better. That is what success is all about. FFP, yes, gives you the big money, the incentives and everything to make yourself better. To have more, you must first become more. You must gather the knowledge, read books, attend trainings like this. invite people and have a community you are also imparting knowledge on. I was telling everybody joining the Save a Heart group, as if you are FBO, I don't expect you to join this my Save a Heart group. Just be in the product application platform where I'm going to be doing the training of the 10 lifestyle modifications that will help you reverse, prevent any of all these diseases and help you rejuvenate from inside out. Anything I post there, you set up your own Save a Heart platform and then start, either you edit and post or you just copy and paste on your own Save a Heart platform. That is how it works. Don't join my Save a Heart group if you are already FBO, because that is my own platform where I am helping people to reverse, because the testimony I'm hearing from people who are reversing their heart diseases, their circulatory problems, even up to hereditary disorder and all, is so exciting. Even people that already have stroke, they're able to use all their faculties, use every part of their body, is really exciting to me. And I like to help people like that. So in retirement, you will feel so fulfilled. And this is a summary of the way you can earn money. And once you join, we can put you through all of them during our onboarding. So remember, it's not a job. This is a business. Who can join? Anyone. As long as you have dreams, as long as you want to live quality lifestyle, anything at all, you know how to help people, you can join us and we'll be there to team up together. You have two different ways you can join. You can start by filling the form, then buy from minimum purchase up to 2 case credit. But you have to buy up to this amount, a Start Your Journey pack, or product worth 2 case credit to be able to earn money from the business. That's a full-fledged forever business owner. It is worth all the investment, I'm telling you, because once you're a full business owner, your income is uncapped. Incentives are yours, and you can get there anytime. So you can screenshot this to know what is possible and how you can get started. This is all that we'll have in a brief form, but we are going to continue the training by Friday on the platform, product application platform and the Save a Heart platform. So you know what to do, and content, flyers, videos that will help you market these products will be posted there. Thank you so much, everyone. It's been a great night. And you have been an amazing audience. Though some people were drawing lines on my slide, though. I know those are children that, that's what is sweet about this business. You can actually be doing your presentation, and your children, your grandchildren are all around and struggling the phone with you, and you will still succeed in the business. So thank you, everyone.